Okay, so I'm gonna do a review of Super Mario Sunshine for Nintendo GameCube, released back in 2002. It was basically the oddball of the 3D Mario series. It introduced strange new concept, FLUDD. You had to spray off this graffiti. There's lots of creative ways to do it. There are all these power-ups you could get for FLUDD. The environments were pretty. The environments were a twist on the Mario franchise. The whole entire game pretty much took place in a vacation resort, but it still retained the classic platforming Mario 64 gameplay. And in my opinion, it's the true sequel to Super Mario 64. And so let's get started on this review. So let's get to the most important aspect of the game, creativity. Okay, so this game is pretty creative. I mean, when you compare it to games, like, for example, now, like, new Super Mario Bros. Franchise, it's uncreative. That franchise is Super Mario 3D Land, though a good game, it was pretty uncreative. And this game is basically an example to Nintendo of how creative their games should be today. And so the FLUDD concept is very creative. It's never been done before. The idea of like spraying off the walls, like this magic graffiti, all the items you can use for FLUDD, and it's pretty creative. And the setting for the game, it's very creative too. Like it's very, you know, like it's a very odd setting, like a vacation resort, and that's what I want, you know, like for Nintendo to be creative, and that's what they did in this game, and I'm very happy with that. Now for the depth. Okay, this game does have a lot of depth, okay? There's so much exploration, the settings really, all the environments and, all the gameplay mechanics really whisk you in. And the story plot has a lot of depth. It's a twist on the classic plot. And I think this is the farthest they strayed away from the, classic plot in the Mario franchise, but still retained that. And the secret levels, like where you go into like this alternate dimension, I think. It has classic music playing. There's lots of platforming. No FLUDD in it. Those levels have lots of depth too. Okay, now for the controls. Okay, this game has good controls. The controls are really tight. The FLUDD adds a sense of depth to the controls, like I explained in the last category. The game controls really well, and they're really responsive, really tight. They're perfectly fit for a platformer, and this game has great controls. Now for the level design. Okay, this game has lots of exploration, and this game is an example of how 3D Mario games should be today. I hope the upcoming 3D Mario game for the Wii U has as much exploration as this game. Awesome level design for exploration, but still retains the classic platforming gameplay that people loved in Super Mario 64, and that's pretty good. Okay, so level design, it's great. Is this game genre fighting? Yes. This game is very underrated in my opinion. Like, it's considered, to many, the worst Mario game. But, in my opinion, it's not. I actually find this game really genrifying. A great game for all fans of platformers. It's a great Mario game. I mean, it's a twist on the Mario series, and that's what I want. But still retains all the elements that I like about a Mario game. Multiplayer aspect, there's no multiplayer in this game. Again, I add that categories for when I review games with multiplayer in the future. So, let's move on. Okay, graphics. Okay, this game has amazing graphics for a GameCube game. It looks pretty much on level of Super Mario Galaxy, which was made 5 years later, and this game has great graphics. They're really beautiful, really, remind you of the summertime, and I like that. So, I mean, the graphics are really great in this game. I mean, best looking Mario game at its time. Okay, now for, the story plot. Okay, the story plot, it's still the kidnap the princess story plot, but in my opinion, again, this is the farthest they strayed away from it. Like, they had all these plot elements that kind of felt different from the usual kidnap the princess plot, but overall, I actually like the storyline. Okay, now for the character design. Okay, this is where Mario's current design came from. Like, gotta redesign this game, He looks kind of like how he did in the Super Mario 64 cover. And, like, they made him slimmer, They made him, they changed his design to make it more CGI animated. And I actually like the character design in this game. It looks really good, and still really cartoonish, like the classic games, and that's what I like. Okay, now for the difficulty. Okay, this game isn't too difficult, in my opinion, probably because I'm one of the best gamers I know, but, I mean, there's still lots of replay value. Like, there's 120 shine sprites to find, and some of the missions are indeed pretty difficult. So you're wanting a game of difficulty? Here you go. Now for replay value. Okay, the replay value in this game, again, lots of replay value. There's 120 shine sprites to find. By the time you beat the game, you'll probably be about halfway done collecting all the shine sprites. There's lots of replay value in this game. And I just find lots of reasons to come back to this game. I mean, because of how fun the main story campaign was. I just want to replay those missions and to find all the shine sprites, I just want to explore the environment. I find many reasons to come back to this game after I beat it. Last but not least, we have music. Music is amazing, truly reminds me of the summertime, even when it's freezing cold outside. And music is just beautiful, it's wonderful, it's an amazing soundtrack, and just listening to the soundtrack always makes me feel relaxed. And the boss battle music, it's all dun 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 dun. There's also some action music, and who doesn't want action music? So, music is pretty good. Overall, this game gets a 9.8 out of 10. One of my favorite Mario games of all time. Very underrated game. I truly love this game, and Nintendo if they ever invent a time machine, they need to go back to this period of time and ask their past selves how to make a game as creative as this. This game is Nintendo at their inventive best. The gameplay is amazing. Everything about this game is amazing. I mean, I don't really have any complaints, real complaints about this game. I mean, I guess you could say my only complaint is some of the occasional glitches, but that's a very minor complaint because there aren't many glitches in this game. And overall, 9 out of 10, I highly recommend this game. Go and buy it. And, well, that's all I have for you viewers today. So stay tuned. And one last thing.